Okay. Good morning, students. Welcome back to the online class of Bardon Model School. I welcome you all to the science class. Okay. So, children, you might have be knowing that we have already started chapter number 1, no, food and feeding habits of animals. So, I will be continuing with the same chapter, food and feeding habits of animals. Okay, and all of you must be having your book with you now, and all of you must open your book and open chapter number 1. This is food and feeding habits of animals. Chapter 1, food and feeding habits of animals. Yes. Okay. So, in the previous class we have discussed up to the food chain. No, we have discussed up to the food chain. So, just a recap what we have done in the previous class. In the previous class we have learned that how animals eat. We have learned from their noyers. We have learned that these animals, they bite repeatedly or chew the food hard. They have very sharp front teeth like squirrel, rabbit. Then we have learned that animals that swallow their food whole, means this frog, chameleon, lizard, they have a special organ, they have a special long sticky tongue that helps them to catch the insects and then they swallow them. Snakes also swallow their food without chewing because they don't have the chewing food. Actually, these animals, they don't have the chewing or biting food, they don't have the teeth. Okay, animals that tear and chew the flesh, we have learned there that these are the animals that eat the flesh of other animals, means the carnivores. They have very strong, sharp, curved, pointed teeth to tear the flesh, and they have the back teeth which are flat and broad. Okay. These are the lion, tiger, wolves. Then we have also learned the herbivores, about the herbivores also that eat plant and plant products. They have very flat, sharp, broad front teeth to bite off the leaves and the grass, and they have strong grinding teeth at the back to chew the food. Then we have learned also one important term there. We have learned rumination. What is rumination? Or chewing the cud. You know, rumination, chewing the cud means some herbivores like cows, buffaloes, they at first they eat, bite of the leaves and grass, then they swallow them. After some time, when they take rest, they bring this food back into their mouth and chew it for hours. This is chewing the cud or rumination. And these animals that chew the cud or chewing the cud, they perform chewing the cud, they are called cud chewing animals. Then we have learned about animals that take in liquid food. We have seen that butterfly, bees, they have long thin hollow tube that help them to suck the nectar from the flowers. Nectar is a sweet liquid that is produced by the flower. Mosquitoes and leeches also, they suck blood from the bodies of other animals. Then we have learned what is lapping. Lapping, I have told you also that lapping is a method of taking in liquid food with the help of their tongue, just like dog and cat, they lap up the milk and water with their tongue. Now, today I will be starting from food chain once again. Okay, food chain. So, this is food chain. I will be discussing this once again with you. Very important, this one. Question will be, what is food chain? What is food chain? Okay. The answer will be this bold black sentence, that one you have with in your book, page number 8. This is page number 8. I am talking food chain. You will underline that one. A chain that shows how plants are eaten by animals and then animals are eaten by other animals is called food chain. Okay. A chain that shows how plants are eaten by animals and then animals are eaten by other animals is called food chain. Okay. This one is the answer. You can underline this in your science book. Underline this one. So, example of food chain. See here, example of food chain. I will show you here. Example of food chain. First of all, grains. This one we are getting from plants. Okay. This grains is eaten by rat. This rat is eaten by snake. This snake is eaten by eagle. Okay. This is the example of the food chain. So, grains, first of all, grains, these plants is we getting from the plant, this is eaten by the rat, rat is eaten by snake, snake is eaten by the eagle. You can follow the example also from the book. Okay. So, all of you must remember that our food chain always begins with a plant. Our food chain, all of you will underline, you have underlined this one, very important line this one. Our food chain always begins with plant. Our food chain always begins with plant. Because why? Because why? Because plants are the producer. So, actually this food chain begins with a producer. Producer means those who can prepare their own food. They do not have to take any help from others. Okay, they can prepare their own food. So, these plants, these green plants are called the producer. So, food chain must be starting from producer. So, as these plants can make their own foods by the help of the sunlight, carbon dioxide, okay, this chlorophyll, by the process of photosynthesis they are preparing their own food. So, we can say that all animals depend on plants directly or indirectly for their food. So, all animals, we can say all animals depend on plants directly or indirectly for their food. Okay. Now, I will wrap this one. We will be doing the next page, page number 9. Nobody will write this, nobody have to write this thing what I have explained you now in your copy. It is given in your book, you can underline from the book. Okay, underline in your book. Okay, now page number 9. Care of domestic animals, domestic and pet animals. Care of domestic and pet animals. Okay. See here, all of you follow page number 9. If anyone is having any problem in seeing the board, you cut the call and rejoin again. Okay. Okay. Thank you everyone. So, care of domestic and pet animals. Animals like cows, horses, goats, sheep and camels help us in many ways. So, these animals are helping us in many ways, you know, of course. Cows, buffaloes, these give us milk here. Okay. We are getting milk. Sheep gives us wool. So, these animals are called domestic animals. So, domestic animals are very helpful animals. They live beside our house and they help us in many ways. Horses and elephants carry load for us. You must be underlying this one. Horses and elephants carry load for us. We get milk from cows and buffaloes. We get wool from sheep. Okay, so I will write here, we are getting milk from cows and buffaloes, and we are getting wool from sheep, SHEEP, sheep. Okay. So these are very helpful animals. Okay. Now animals like cat, dog and rabbits live with us. So these I am talking about, these are domestic animals. Now we will learn what are pet animals. See, animals like cat, dog and rabbits, they live with us. They are called pet animals. So pet animals are those animals that live with us in our home. Dogs guard our homes. We should always take care of these animals. We should give them proper food and clean water. We should keep them in clean shelters. We must be kind to these animals. Okay, so pet animals I am talking about. Pet animals. Some pet animals I can write examples of pet animals I can write here: cat, dog. Okay, cat, dog. I can write parrot, rabbit. These are all pet animals. So pet animals live with us in our home, and we should always take care of these animals. We should give them proper food and clean water. We should keep them in clean shelters. We must be kind to these animals. Now there is one, know this also, page number 9. Do not waste food or throw leftover food. Do not waste food or throw leftover food. Give it to stray birds, dogs and other animals. So if your mother has given you some food to eat, suppose you cannot eat so much food at time, you should not waste the food. You must give it to the stray dogs or the stray birds or other animals, also you can give it. Now there is one keywords, so I will rub here. Okay, keywords. Keywords. All of you will learn this keyword. All of you will learn this keyword. Keyword is your one word answer. You can write there keyword as one word answer. Keyword is your one word answer. See here. Suppose question is given in this way, give one word answer. Suppose I write this sentence, animals that eat only plants. Suppose this question is given here, animals that eat only plants. So answer, what is the answer you will write? You will write herbivores. This way, only one word. Okay, sentence will be given. Sentence will be given to you and you have to write one word only. Suppose animals that eat only plants, I have written here keywords. Okay, you will write animals that eat only plants, you will write herbivores. Animals that eat flesh of other animals, you will write carnivores. Animals that eat both plants and flesh of other animals, you will write omnivores. These words you will learn. Okay, now we will solve the exercise because we have completed the chapter now. Now we will solve the exercise. Let me erase the board. See here. Now the exercise. All of you will do the exercise now. All of you, please open your book. You will do the exercise in your book. Nobody will do this in your science copy. You will do this in your book. You will use pencil to do this work. Okay? First of all, tick the correct answer. Page number 9, same page. Page number 9 I have written here. Exercise number A. Tick the correct answer. Number 1. An animal that lives with us is cat, lion, tiger. What is the answer? It is cat. Very good. You will tick mark cat with the help of the pencil. All of you will do this in your book with the help of the pencil. Number 2. Which of the following animals take in liquid food by lapping? Butterfly, dog, rabbit. It is dog. Okay. Number 3. A dash eats both plants and flesh of other animals. Bear, sheep, tiger. So both flesh and plants. What is the answer? It is bear. Yes, very good. Number 4. Which of the following animals has a thin hollow tube to suck its food? Snake, butterfly, frog. Thin hollow tube to suck its food. What is the answer? Anybody? Yes, it is butterfly. Correct answer is your butterfly. Number 5. You have to turn to next page. All of you will turn to next page, page number 10. Page number 10 now. Number 5. Which of the following animals has sharp and pointed front teeth? Goat, lion, cow. The correct option is lion. Lion is the correct option. So first option is cat, second option is dog, third question is bear, fourth one is butterfly, and number 5 answer is lion. Now we will go to the fill in the blanks. We will solve the fill in the blanks. Number B, fill in the blanks. Okay, for this I will request everyone to write the answer in the blanks given here. Nobody will tick mark. Here the options are given here, but nobody will tick the option. You will write the word in the blank. Okay, our food chain always begins with A or an. What is the correct answer? It is plant. Number 2, cow is a dash eating animal. What is the correct answer? Yes, it is plant eating. Number 3, a dash sucks blood. Who sucks blood? It is mosquito. A mosquito sucks blood. Number 4, a frog has a sticky dash to catch insects. It is tongue. Tongue. Number 5, food gives us dash to work and play. So food gives us energy. Food gives us energy to work and play. Number 6, sheep gives us dash. What does sheep gives us? It is wool. Yes. So fill in the blanks. Number 1 answer, our food chain always begins with a plant. Number 2, cow is a plant eating animal. Number 3, a mosquito sucks blood. Number 4, a frog has a sticky tongue to catch insects. Number 5, food gives us energy to work and play. Number 6, sheep gives us wool. Okay? Okay students, today up to this much we have done. Okay? In the next class we will be solving the other section of the exercise, means we will be starting from very short answer question next day. Okay? Till then, goodbye to everyone and thank you. Thank you everyone.